Welcome back to Dark Souls for Dummies. This is Dark Souls. I'm the Dummies. We are going to try to make our way up to the top of this nonsense. And we'll die a lot because it's Sen's Fortress and you're supposed to. So again, the thing here is don't step on the button. Where'd the button go? The button didn't reset. You really don't want to do this. Whoa. I was trying to... Yeah, you stay right there. Look at how excited they are. They're so excited they don't want to decide who goes first. Oh, they decided. I acted better when you weren't deciding. Great. You can't parry the biting. Also, do you see the cool, like, spinny move he just did with his shield? I do really want to know why the trap didn't reset. That was strange. See, now it's set. If you just rest at the bonfire and don't die, I guess maybe it doesn't reset. I've never noticed that. But this part's a lot more annoying when you don't have the trap to take out one of them. Once you get one of them down, the other one's not so hard. Yo. I like hardly ever get that drop. It's like not a sword that I would use, but I had to like farm for that the first time. Anyway, it's cool. I like drops. Right. So there's lots of hints about like places that you should be able to get to but have trouble getting to. And lots of dudes that shoot lightning at you from above. Alright. So you want to fight sort of here so that you're kind of protected from stuff from above. Having a plus 10 weapon right now is like really nice. Normally it takes me like 2 critical attacks to kill that guy. So there's alternating. Ooh. Well, okay. I think what happened there was I got pushed back by his attack into the axe, but I really don't think that ought to have happened. Anyway, but like the spacing between the axes is staggered so that like some of them there's space between and some of them there is not. That's what the song by the Dave Matthews Band is actually about. The space between. Whoa. Okay. Perfect. Obviously just, you know, a stellar performance. I think that first dart somehow hit both of them though, so, you know. Win some, you lose some. Not very much space between those second two. Right, so again, if you stay sort of under this bridge, you're relatively safe. Look out for the bitey attack. Okay. Do not deserve this. So So the alternative is to run sort of past this dude, trying to get hit by lightning. And then if he survives coming back here, you know, then fight him. But it's not that easy to get around him necessarily. You don't want to get pushed off the edge. Because you're one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Alright. So once again, you can sort of come back here. You may have noticed that there was a raised thing on the floor. And if you hit that, that'll often help you with that guy. You do want to start being careful because the first mimic is in this area. I like the way I'm standing. It's kind of hard to tell, but look at my one leg kicked up on the statue and the other one standing on the floor. It's kind of neat. Alright. So you may notice there's a sleeping dude there, and there's not really any reason to wake him up. There's also a staircase with oddly rounded sort of erosion going on. But if you sort of tiptoe through here, that guy usually minds his own business. You might have noticed through here that there was one of these guys. He got hit by a large boulder. Whoa. Did I pick this guy up? No. He's pretty sleepy. Alright, so here is a large boulder. So you sort of run after the boulder and duck in the next doorway. And, excuse me, pardon me. Make our way up here. By the boulder, I don't know. Bad timing and also very quick bleed. We're off to a lackluster start. That's okay. You get better by repetition. Each time you do this, you'll get a little bit better at each step. Make it a little bit further. You do want to run sort of straight back from these guys, so to make sure that they get hit by the arrows. Hear the boulders going now. I don't think you could hear them before. Maybe I was just too busy listening to other things. Come hither, you slither. Get parried. Floor 1 complete. Now on to floor 2. Don't tase me. Probably really better to... No! Ah, jeez. I should have just ran past him. The combination of hitting him and then trying to run past him was just asking for that. Bouncing around the room. The echo of whoever spoke. extra long windup. Alright. The real annoying thing is when you're prepping to parry and they do the bite attack, because you can't parry it. I assume it like partially blocks it, but I'm always too busy like, you know, watching the attack to really see what it does to me damage-wise. Don't knock me backwards into the thing again. Alright. Stop doing that. I guess I should put on like real armor so I don't get bled so easily. Alright, sleepy guy. Let sleeping lizards lie. Guy to the right is maybe just a one-time only guy. I don't see him down there. So maybe he's just a one-time thing to show you the boulder mechanic, that you sort of walk up to the door and he looks at you and then gets hit by the boulder. Again, we'll sort of duck back here. Get killed. Yes. Okay. That worked out a lot better than last time. Now, in here, is a chest. This chest is benign. Ring of steel protection, which is like defense up. Little safe space here. Now, off here to the side, which I almost missed, is a weapon that PvP players like. Over here is a corpse. And an onion bro. Hello, an onion bro.
Oh ho! Ah!
What do you call me?
Where do you come from? Splendid news, I tell you. Ah, so you see my plight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball to be precise.
Lewd.
I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle.
Pickled
Who
onions.
knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Maybe it'll be a blooming onion. Anyway. I don't think it matters if you talk to him here or not, but more onion bro is better onion bro. Is there an item down the end of this? No. Alright, we just wanna wait. Don't stand too close. Don't stand so close to me. I usually just do all these things one step at a time. I don't like being brave. And we'll traverse the white light. Move on to the even more complicated and confusing next step. So there's this hint of something here. This window into the elevator shaft. Here you may notice that there's a pressure plate, which sadly he does not set off. That would be too easy. But you might notice this telltale little trap thing in the wall. So just want to hit the button and run. And here's the real fun part. What you want to do is do the thing I always do, which is run into the boulder when it's not actually moving, but you know, still somehow smash your nose against it. You just want to sprint up the side here. And you can jump and make that without getting hit, but once you made it appear, you can change the way the ball is rolling. Just killed the sleeping guard. Well, it didn't kill him, but it hurt him. They will eventually kill him. So that's one way you can send the balls rolling. And that broke through the wall behind the sleeping guards. We'll head down there at some point and check out what it opened up. In addition, put them out this side, which doesn't do anything. And then you can also push them towards. This is the side we came up, I think. It's out. This is where it was coming down the first time. So we're directly above where we got the ring of steel protection. It's now. We'll push it back outside. It sort of resets when you least expect it to. I never really know which order to do this stuff in. Can open up a little shortcut eventually there. This is a place where you don't want to go. So the elevator stops here for a second and then keeps going up until you may notice is a lot of very sharp spikes. So you want to be very careful with that elevator. Alright, so this is where the sleeping guard was. Before we just went over and we didn't come down here. This is the sleeping guard. This is the wall that was behind the sleeping guard that has been broken. Here are some cages. Here's a dude. The really big hat. Here's an item I think we can get because we have the master key. Yeah. Soul of a hero. It's a lot of souls. It's just a dead end here. But if you're doing like sorcery stuff, especially, you want to save this guy. Big Hat Logan.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is...
You literally have things in both your hands.
The inactivity is repressive.
Yes, I will set you free. You're welcome. Thank me.
Oh, heavens! Thank you. I'm saved, and I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Farley Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
That sounds ominous. He's pretty alright, all told. Now sadly, we cannot just go back up this way. We're gonna have to go around. And with my luck, I don't know. Sometimes the ball resets itself. and sometimes it doesn't. No trap. Ball does not currently seem to be going this way. Oh, it is going this way again. Sprint and a jump, but that's where we just went. This is outside where we came up. That's just outside. That's where the ball's going. This is the way we just came in. This is the way forward, is this little nook, which I definitely like ran past the first like 6 times I managed to do this on my first attempt. There's normally, yeah, a dude here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. You can plunging attack him if you're better than I am. And here. Is, yeah, the other side of the doorway that we were on before. There's so many. This place is circuitous. Alright, so this is the door we were on the other side of. This was the staircase we came up. And we saw the bloody elevator. Now. Here it's just like a hole. Okay, this leads out to the like tar pits, I think. Bear with me. Yeah, I think that goes down to the tar pits. We do not want to go down into yet. Yeah, there's some lizard dudes too. Alright, don't want to go there, but what I do want to do is hopefully not get smashed by the ball. This is the original path of the ball. And if you wait long enough, it'll fill up that hole, so we'll want to do that. We need to return the ball back this way. For the time being, it's just a hole. But if we put the ball back on this path, it will eventually fill up that hole and then break through that wall. In here is the creepy basement. And this is not a chest you want to just open. You may notice the chain goes forward instead of back, because this is not your normal friendly chest. So you gotta be careful, because over here is the pit, and then there's the elevator that tries to kill you at the top. You have to fight an angry thing in this little room, but you can do it. Especially if you know it's coming. Excuse me. But it has a grabbing move that will one-hit KO you. So you can get off, you can get on the elevator as long as you hop off immediately when it hits the next floor, but I'd prefer to just run up this way. I want to be a little bit careful just in case the ball decided to come this way again. Which it shouldn't. But, you know, it just randomly decides to picks which way it's going. Alright, so let's put some balls down this here shaft. I don't know how many it takes, like 5 or so. Speak amongst yourselves as we wait for this. I'd rather do like a couple more than I absolutely have to than have to come all the way back up a couple times, so probably give it 2 more. That's enough. And if it's not, we'll cry. There's no real reason to do what I'm doing here. Just taking unnecessary damage. Okay, so the balls fill up the hole and then crash through this wall into this room that just has the covetous gold serpent ring. And the reason why this is important is because it increases your item discovery. So if you're trying to get a drop, farm something, Titanite or Humanity or whatever, that's a cool ring. And you have to be, you know, really greedy to get it. That you have to go, you know, see that item from the original room you come in and try to figure out how to get to it. If I get hit by a boulder right now, I'm gonna be cross. Alright, we've done pretty much everything we can here. Here. Traps. But we are almost to the top, I think. No, we're not almost to the top. There's heck to be paid. I am having trouble with the timing of that for some reason. Alright. Serpent dude. Behind Serpent dude is a hole. I don't really want to go down right now. I'd rather make it to the bonfire before I do that. If I run around the side here, this guy shouldn't come after me, but I'm going to be mad if he does. I think there's just, yeah, more serpents. Hiss, hiss. Ow. If that other serpent comes up behind me, I'm kind of boned. Oh, jeez. Don't lightning me. Don't lightning me. Yeah, probably safer to go up the stairs first. So I forgot how much large Titanite shards over here, but you don't really want to. I mean, I guess if you grab them, you know, you die, you end up back near Andre anyway, so it is just a good time to level up your weapon. Okay. So the problem here is you've got a really annoying dude behind you that wants to shoot arrows. Or here you've got a trap, which will shoot arrows here. Like that. Actually thought I missed the button, but you know. And you can heart warp right off. Alright. This is the same hole that we saw before, although now it's further. And we are actually very close to the bonfire. So there's more stuff to do back there, but we're just going to run to the bonfire, which is, of course, also hidden away. You don't want to linger in this place because giant firebombs get thrown out of the sky at you. And it's down by these, you know, explosions. But here is... Alright, so we successfully made it to the top of Sen's Fortress. And we'll cut it here and continue our exploration in the next episode of Dark Souls for Dummies.